xTc can get this one. And yeah, that's the map going in favor of BzK by 100 odd tickets, 101 tickets, and GG will be going live with the second map. Remember guys, this is best of 3 DGL2014 Battlefield 4 xTc versus BzK, the grudge match. We'll be right back guys. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to the second map of this matchup between BzK and xTc guys. I'm Fatso and I'm joined here by Sexy Johnny. Sexy Johnny, give us a recap of the first map for the viewers.
Well, xTc took the first round quite comfortably, 104 tickets, but we both kind of called it that it was too close to assure them the map, and yeah, sure enough, BzK came back and took the second round by 203, so they won the first map, 99 tickets.
Yeah, and that's a pretty decent margin, as I would recall it, to correct you, Jono. Sorry, 101 tickets. It was 205, as I'd recall it. And GG there by BzK. Obviously, it's one ticket, sorry, buddy. But GG to BzK, they're bringing the hurt. And this is Zavod 311. The next map between these two teams, BzK and xTc, we should see a classic clash. This is the map that I've shoutcasted an absolute plethora on. It's a very popular map for competitive play, lovely angles for which the troops to attack between Bravo and Charlie. The gimme is far enough away to be able to stretch defenses and offenses thin, and just a lovely map overall for competitive battlefield, wouldn't you say, Jono?
Yeah, it's great. There's, like you said, there's the linear distance so that the tanks are not stuck in the middle of a bun fight, and yeah, there's the two central flags which make for really great infantry play between all three levels on both flags. There's also the added element of the transport chopper, and guys always able to kind of push over to the back cap.
Yeah, it's definitely a great map to see, and I love the dimensions and the different ways of attacking Bravo and Charlie flag together. There's three levels of which to attack these two flags, and we're not always able to capture the camera angles down inside the alleyways, but there is an underground tunnel, there is the mid-ground, and then there is the catwalks over the top. And then another added dimension of this map is this artillery. This artillery is absolutely devastating. We have seen it in the past doing big damage. If you can get that artillery out to a safe location, your team can rain down fire on practically 3/4 of the map, which is a very interesting thing. On the other side of it though, we've seen teams that don't even use that M2 artillery, and I'd be interested to see how it comes into play.
Yeah, well, we saw, I think it was Finland did some serious damage to the southern barbarians.
Yeah, definitely.
With the portable artillery earlier this week.
This week? Last week? Was it this week? Oh, we get the Southern Barbarians, obviously our team, the team representing South Africa in the ESL. Bit of feedback there, buddy. Representing South Africa in ESL country championships, and guys, this is not live just yet. We're still waiting for a few more players. I'd expect that we'd see one restart to live, which means the teams could change sides. We'll have to wait and see whether it's a double re or not. And
yeah, it should be a good one, Fatso. It should be very close on this map. Both the tank drivers are pretty evenly matched, and the infants also. Yeah, seem to be squaring off nicely.
Yeah, and I like the added amount of vehicles on this map. The little quad bikes, which help a lot for the troops to get around in and out. There's the Vodniks, there's tanks, there's the Slam, or the M2 artillery, as we mentioned, as well as transport healers. So definitely a big enough map with enough vehicles for which the troops to be able to transverse very quickly around, as we will watch the third-person view of Langslung, just going for a quick quad bike outride, relaxing a bit before the round. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be going live shortly, guys. We do see that both teams have got their full rosters on the server. Guys will just be refilling their beers, relighting up a couple of cigarettes maybe. It was quite an intense round we saw in Siege of Shanghai, and I'm sure that this round is going to be an absolute humdinger again.
Yeah, quite right.
I'm just having a look at the Twitch chat. There is very little happening on the Twitch channel. I don't know if we do have a couple of issues with the Twitch chat, but we do have 60 viewers at the moment, and thanks very much for joining us, guys, on what this is a lovely South African evening. If you are in South Africa, or morning, or wherever you are in the world, thank you for joining us. I'm Fatso, joined with Sexy Johnny on LevelBF stream, and thanks again to the LevelBF guys for letting us bring you guys coverage of this epic matchup between these two top-tier South African Do Gaming League sides, BzK, BzK Gaming, and xTc, experts at Total Chaos.
Yeah, and xTc are going to have to bring it this round, Fatso. They're mapped down. They've got to win this one to take it to a third map decider. BzK can take it, then obviously they take it 2-0 and no need to play the third map.
Yeah, like we said, guys, best of 3, and basically what that means is each team plays until they've won two maps, and they smashed each other nicely on Siege of Shanghai. BzK coming out on top of that after xTc taking the first round, so an absolute nail biter that one was, until it just seemed like BzK just hups the upper hand and bled those tickets very fast of xTCs. And I'd imagine that the xTC guys will be saying to themselves, is it, but is it, do lift? And they're going to bring the pain here. Yeah, they're definitely going to bring the pain here, is the xTC team.
Yeah, they're going to bring the BzK is going to come in with a lot more momentum, but yeah, xTC is not going to roll over. It's going to be another tooth and nail, I think.
Yeah, and there's the
round restart.
So we'll have to see. I might need to do a little bit of overlay tweaking, but BzK should be starting on the American team, I believe, and xTC on the Chinese team. Let's have a look there. xTC on the US team. So just give me a second to swing that around, guys, as we're about to go live at the beginning of this map. And we'll watch Runek's transport healer filling up with the BzK boys. And I love this engagement also in the beginning. Very exciting to see how both transport choppers just go full blown in towards the middle flags. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about in just a second. Yeah, both transport choppers will definitely be rushing for Bravo and Charlie flags. It's the quickest way, while the tanks will most certainly pick up the gimmies there. And here we go, BzK versus xTC, guys. Good luck, have fun to both teams. xTC will hoping to be bringing it, as BzK took the first round. And
yeah,
wow.
It looks like both teams have got C4 buggies off the start as well.
And there's the spawn bomb. There's the spawn bomb by BzK, pushing all their troops onto Charlie flag. I did call it too short, while xTC's Templar takes it easy with the transport chopper. And let's go have a look what's happening on Charlie and Bravo flags.
C4 buggy.
Oh my goodness, C4 buggy off the start. We would have just caught in the corner of our screen. Was that Flavor Fox? Most likely would have been the Flavor Fox. Yes, it was.
Yep,
we do
Saber
love him,
Fox
and that's yeah, good work there by Saber Fox, and he'll be capping the gimme flag. Remember, guys, this map has got 4 flags on it, which is an interesting dimension. John, a bit of feedback.
Yeah, really interesting start here, Fatso. There's xTC have pushed their tank all the way to BzK's gimme, and BzK have pushed their chopper all the way to xTC's gimme.
Yeah, and that's exactly what this map is all about. You can stretch defenses thin in either direction, and it's always great to see the initial engagement proving very deadly. A lot of kills going in favor of everybody while they watch. Langslung pushing the tank into Charlie flag, which is a dangerous place to be. There's a very deadly infantry battle going on below Bravo flag, and it looks like xTC have come out on top, but we do have Zephyr who will be peeking there. Let's look at his POV. He'll be peeking now. I'll have to be very careful as Zephyr is all alone. Spots Flavor Fox, and there's a trade. Remember, they fixed that. Not. And while we watch Mika now engaging the tanks.
Meanwhile, BzK have kind of bombed in on Charlie flag here. It looks like they're going to take that away from.
Yeah, and we'll watch as Langslung will push the tank around. He'll want to support his infantry team. These flags, Charlie and Bravo, have got a lot of cover spots, and armor does prove very hostile. We'll go quickly to Langslung's POV. Can he prove effective? He's taking pot shots at Archangel, but Archangel is kind of not really caring much. And we'll see. Langslung will have to pull back. Across the other side of the map is the tank respawning. We'll see Zephyr now. Zephyr will be very cautious now, and you better watch out because he has Flavor Fox. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that was so close. Saber Fox being an absolute nuisance there, and good work by Zephyr to take him out that time round. Let's have a look and see what's happening.
Yeah. The flags are kind of settling out a bit better now, Fatso. It looks like each team's going to take their gimme back.
Yeah, and this is what
they've each got a central flag as well, so it should get a little more conventional now, at least for a little while.
Yeah, and we'll have a look as Vua gets a great pick on Zip Zip. We would have seen Vua play in earlier games, the BF3 DGC. He was one of the very good players. We loved watching his POV, and a stalwart of the community most certainly is Vua.
Yeah, I still got to say, Mr. Chrono is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
we frag vid of a lot of his work with the mines and magnums and stuff in the BF3. Very impressive to watch when he's on form.
Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this camera around here because something has caught my attention, guys. This is Antagonist in a C4 buggy. Let's see how successful this run is. And, oh my goodness. It's a little bit of a roller coaster as he drives through the M142 artillery shells of Woer, which just snuffed him out there. Unlucky there. And the tickets at the moment, guys, very even. But BzK do have the 3 flag. I spoke too soon. Only 2 flag advantage now.
xTc just bombed in on Charlie there, Fatso, and they've made it mute, but they haven't taken the flag back yet. Oh,
yeah.
I spoke too soon.
You spoke too soon. We always seem to speak too soon, and that just shows you how neck and neck these two teams are. As we see Sergeant Ross getting the full fury of the BzK boys, but he's still got one of his squaddies trying to get the camera in. Apologies, guys. Evil doing the work to clear out that middle flag, and it looks like, oh my goodness, a tank. I spoke too soon. There's so much chaos going on at any given time in between Bravo and Charlie flag, and we see, oh my goodness, Lang Slung, big tank slug into Evil.
Yeah, he just rolled through the rolled through Charlie building like a sir there.
Oh yeah, definitely strutting his stuff, taking out troops with tank slugs, and we'll see now. Hopefully his boys can mop up. We see a lot of the xTc lads around Bravo flag almost staging while they send certain ninjas through. We see Flavor Fox coming through here. Let's go into Saber Fox's POV with a silenced AEK. What a gangster. Picking off 2, he's on a double. Is Saber Fox, will he get the 3rd? A little bit of FOB madness, picking off quite a few. Is Flavor Fox getting the revives, and this is what I was talking about, guys. Look at the absolute fury around Bravo and Charlie in the tunnels as we see Flavor Fox reviving with that AK and doing the work he needed to do in order to secure Bravo flag, and we'll see definitely xTc pushing onto Charlie, hopefully.
They've also pushed into Delta at the moment, so Lang Slung's got his tank up there and an NG with him, but BzK have pulled numbers back and they're stopping the burn.
Yeah, Lang Slung will have a lot of work to do here. He's all by himself, and we'll see who is this. Someone being an absolute pain to him, getting a rocket in the back is King. And yeah, we'll see. Lang Slung needs to run away. I think he just got that green light up just before Zephyr managed to hit him with a tank slug, and now Zephyr in response, we see this long range tank engagement.
Wow. And that's the end of
There goes Lang Slung. Cheers, Chana. As we say that, we do see here comes one of these suicide transport helos that I love seeing, discarding it. Remember in the old days where throwing away a transport chopper was a sin? As you see a transport chopper spawn bomb of sorts as Lang Slung pushes in, and Evil will move on to that 50 cal before going down quickly to Flavor Fox and Lang Slung. Good work there to take down that Votnik. A lot happening at any given time, and the ticket's exactly even, guys. This is why Zavod is a great map, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, it kind of shows what teams are capable of. If they're closely matched, then they'll have a very close result on this.
Definitely. And we see hopefully something untraditional by BzK. Will they push through? Yeah, this is now the wise move to do. As we see, who's that? I wonder who that is that's being a clever antagonist. This is what you should be doing on this map, in my opinion. You get one troop through all the way to the back, but better watch out as Chaotic. Oh, good picking there. You see now what this has done is this has pulled 2 xTc players all the way to the back. Has an antagonist. Great work by him. We'll see as he'll just keep it chilled. He sees the bleeder stop, so he knows someone's there, and he's just stretched the defenses thin. Good work there by antagonist.
Yeah, the initial push by xTc has given them like a 10-point lead at the moment, but it's put them badly out of position now with the tank down and troops, as you say, pulled back to Alpha.
And they did manage... Sorry, John. They did manage to take down antagonist, but it has pulled them back, and now that's 2 troops out of the battle. We'll see a good push on one of the other middle flags. Definitely Bravo flag now.
Yeah, they've kind of been wiped off the flag, so I'd say BzK will take it. The infantry squads, xTc infantry, are actually doing the wise thing and going for Charlie, because it's pretty much uncontested at the moment.
Yeah, and as we say, that Bravo flag is absolutely cooking at the moment. King getting hit with multiple RPG runs as we quickly switch to Runek's POV. Runek picking off Sergeant Ross. Great work. He goes for the revive. Oops, should have watched. An absolute chaotic battle going down here around Bravo flag, guys. A lot of troops going down, and it looks like xTc, no, a ninja, another BzK player with a silenced weapon. What that means is he won't pick up on the map and be able to just harass as much as he can. Is Evilam. Let's go into his POV to see. Looks like they've seen him, and he staged well. They did, Evilam.
Meanwhile, BzK actually absolutely stormed into Charlie there, and they've wiped xTc off it.
Yep, but we'll see in response that yeah, that's actually very valid. xTc obviously seeing that there were a lot of troops on Charlie flag and swinging everyone to Bravo.
Yeah, it's a real... It's kind of because of the different levels between Bravo and Charlie. They keep missing each other in the middle, so they're kind of swapping flags in the middle at the moment.
And at the moment, it's a very serious BzK affair around Bravo and Charlie flags. And as we see, a long move around by Langslang in the tank, pushing his tank all the way around to Delta flag is Langslang for xTc. So that's probably the wise move. They saw that the infantry was a little bit too strong for them between Bravo and Charlie flags, and stretch the defenses thin, guys. That's what this map is all about. It's like a game of chess, and that's lovely to see these guys playing the way they do. As we switch to one of the infantry players' POVs, we'll go to Archangel and have a look.
And meanwhile, apparently there, the mobile arty just took out Langslang's tank on Delta, just totally annihilated it.
And you can see AEK being the big weapon of choice in these close quarter engagements. That very high rate of fire, obviously doing the deed with a stubby grip and a Cobra. No heavy barrel attachments, which is something very interesting to see on the AEK. If you want to get really technical with it, is Archangel just peeking and kind of keeping his head down at Bravo flag. We'll push our camera out to go have a look at the action that is happening around Delta.
Yeah, xTc have got a whole infantry squad there battling Zafire at the moment in the tank.
And they have
doing a pretty good job of holding the flag.
Yeah, there's one Evilam with that silenced weapon and getting a spawn bomb.
Wow.
Good snuffing out there. Great work by BzK to snuff out that defense on Delta flag, and they'll pick up Delta flag and Alpha flag if xTc are not careful. Watch out there, guys. This would be a sneaky antagonist, I'd imagine. Yep, antagonist, sneaky ninja.
Yeah, xTc are a little bit out of position here, Fatso.
They are, but...
And as I say, here comes the transport chopper.
Definitely, and that being said, there's still only 6 tickets in this game, guys, and this is absolute carnage for the full round, and this just goes to show these two teams, like I mentioned, this is a serious grudge match. These guys have... Oh! As we see Langslang... Like I said, grudge match, guys. These guys don't like each other. They love competing against one another, and two very evenly matched teams in South African Battlefield. We saw them meet up often in Battlefield 3 and now meeting up once again in Battlefield 4. And, still, the tickets now running away a little bit in favor of BzK as we see Zafire and the boys cleaning up their roadkill. Oh. I'd have to pick that out of the tank tracks with a toothpick.
Everyone on Delta there.
And that's 3 flags, eh? That's 3 flags for BzK. So this is where xTc will have to make a move, guys. I fancy them doing something untraditional. Here we see a Votnik pushing through right down the middle, and this is Sergeant Ross. Let's have a look and watch his POV as he drives right into the eye of the storm. Is Sergeant Ross. They know they need to get that flag, guys. Like I said just a few minutes ago, there were only 3 tickets in it, and now all of a sudden 48, 49, 50 tickets. That is an extremely high deficit in very little time, and it just shows you what a 3 flag bleed does. Sergeant Ross pays the ultimate price.
Very crucial passenger pay there. That's very good work by BzK. I think they might have taken the round in that little 2-minute passage.
Yeah, and that's definitely a clutch play. They knew that if they'd win a few key engagements, which they did, and just great to see. But you know what? We'll never discount xTc because we know these guys have been able to bring it back from the brink of death often before, as we see a slow parachuting trooper hopefully going to be staging at the roof there, and quickly decides to switch the POV up. Is Templar. Let's have a look. Can Templar stretch BzK by pushing onto Delta flag, and here we go. Here's scatterbox everywhere. Everyone of xTc is attacking nearly a different flag, which I think is the right move, hoping for a clutch turnover move at any point in time.
Yeah, I think they're playing the old throw enough against the wall, something's got to stick.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Let's watch antagonist.
Stretch the BzK is thin.
Definitely. I want to watch antagonist C4 quad bike here, because I think he has gone through undetected. Oh my goodness. Yes, baby.
Kablam.
We love watching that every single time. C4 buggies and C4 quad bikes, C4 Votniks, C4 anything really is something that always gets myself and my brother-in-law, sexual Jonathan, yeah, excited.
Yeah,
BzK storming
the
Charlie.
same buggy as you, yeah, they got very good coordinated attacks, it seems, BzK. They're able to push multiple flags with multiple players at the same time.
And as we say that, however, don't ever write off xTc, because yeah, they've managed to take Alpha and Bravo flag. They've got a very strong contingency coming through on to Charlie flag too. And we'll watch as the troops just get snuffed out there. We'll watch Vur. Can Vur keep it alive? No, he can't. So very strong in defense also is BzK.
Wow. And we just had a chopper ram.
I see that, and I just caught that on the end of my camera, and it looks like xTc have come out on top, and they'll use that to their advantage and attack Delta flag. This is going to be a big push and a lot of defense work for King, and King getting snuffed out there quickly though. Wow, yeah, good infantry picking there by xTc. So you can't write anyone off here. Let's watch Zafire's POV, because he'll know he'll have to defend using that M1911 while he reloads his... Goodness. Ace 52. Losing my breath a bit there, lads. Sorry about that very exciting game here.
BzK have pushed infantry onto Alpha again, Fatso, so there's quite a good battle going down there.
Great, let's pull that camera around there to that battle, and sorry about the very edgy camera work, guys. We see Mika versus Saberfox. We're going to have to watch this from Saberfox's POV as he gets a revive, and there's still Mika in there. Goes for the flank around. Flavorfox, will he get them? No, he goes down, and Chaotic cleans up. Good enough distraction was Flavorfox. And here comes the chain revive by Templar. Good work there by the xTc guys to snuff out that attack on Alpha Flag. But 50 tickets, 52 tickets, still an advantage of BzK. This is turning out to be a very nail-biting game, guys. Hope you're enjoying it here on LevelBF's LevelBF's Twitch channel. Excuse me. Myself, Fatso, joined with my very good friend and co-caster, Sexy Johnny. What a game.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic match so far. Fatso, first map, very close. Second map's going the same way.
Definitely, as we watch Mika dodging Langslang's tank shells while I try to find his POV. Oh, I can't even find Langslang anyway, excuse me. And he's taking a lot of fire, is Langslang quickly pushing onto the gimme flag, and hopefully he'll get a tank slug in before he goes down. He did, but he does go down.
Yeah, BzK getting the better of the armor engagements on this map so far. That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks like xTc meanwhile are taking the two central flags, so they'll maybe be able to turn around some of this ticket difference.
Yeah, it's sub 50 at the moment, 47 tickets, 46 tickets in it, and we'll see that xTc will start clawing back in, digging those heels in, and getting ready for a rough ride towards the end of this map. Remember, guys, they lost the first map to BzK by 101 tickets, so xTc have to take this one. Have to take this map when I say one, excuse me.
Yeah, they have to take this map to push it to the decider. BzK straight in on Alpha again with their transport chopper.
That was an absolutely great shot by Saberfox. Can he get the pick though? Saberfox, one of our favorite players.
Yeah,
that's why we love him.
He took our antagonist.
And great defense by Saberfox, and a very talented young man. I would say that
the tickets edging very close together again now, Factor.
Exactly what I was going to say. Three flag bleed in xTc's favor, but watch out on Bravo flag. Here comes an absolutely monstrous push by BzK as we go into Archangel's POV. You'll see he's working very hard there, snuffing out attacks, getting kills, healing, reviving like an absolute machine. And We'll see.
Antagonist just took out the 2 infantry that xTc pushed onto Delta with C4 there. Chucked in the train car with them, and
Unfortunately, not always possible to capture all the action on this map, guys. Remember, I'm controlling the POV that you're watching, and Sexy Johnny has his own spectator cam.